Welcome back to another episode of Building the Franchise with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm your host, Gibbs. We are in Week 10 for training. I will be working Ramsey, Haggins, and Jack, also working on outside zone and zone blitz. This week we have Fry and the 3-5 Browns coming to town. 2nd and 11, Kessler throws an interception to Aaron Cloven. 3rd and 19, Bortles needs a big first down. He lays it up to Robinson, who stretches out and catches it with one hand, giving us a much needed first down. 2nd and 11, Bortles hits Yeldon right in the hands, but he drops the would-be touchdown. Very next play, Bortles connects with Stills for the 31-yard touchdown, extra point good, 7-0. 2nd and 7, Kessler overthrows his receiver right into Ramsey's hands for the interception. After the interception, we drive down to the 2, Bortles to Stills for his second touchdown of the game, Bortles' 75th career touchdown. Dante Fowler Jr. lays out Johnson, causing a fumble, recovered by Ramsey with just over 2 minutes left in the first half. 3rd and inches, Bortles to Hearns for the 27-yard touchdown, extra point good. Jags go up 21-0 before halftime. Jags drive stalls, field goal good, 24-0. 3rd and goal, Haggins spins off his block and rocks Kessler for the sack fumble, recovered by Wilford. After Jags punt, Kessler tries to hit his wide receiver deep but overthrows him. Gibson gets the interception, sealing the shutout. Week 11, we worked with Ramsey, Haggins, and Jack, also focusing on inside zone and cover 2 defense. This week, we have Doughboy and the Texans. Texans held to a 4th and 6, field goal good, Texans up 3-0. Jags drive down the field but are held to a field goal on 4th and inches, 3-3. 1st and 10, Cook hits his wide receiver for the 14-yard touchdown. Texans go up 10-3. Jags offense continues to fail. Texans drive down the field but are held to a field goal from the 1-yard line. Texans up 13-3. With only 2 seconds left, Texans barely get in range and spike the ball to get off a field goal to end half 16-3. We drive down the field but stall near the red zone, held to a field goal 16-6. 3rd and 2, the toss is good for a 30-yard touchdown, extra point good, 23-6. 1st and 10, Bortles is hit by Watt, causing a fumble, recovered by Clowney, returned for the touchdown, extra point good, 30-6. Jags score with basically no time left, and with this 2-point conversion end the game, Texans 30, Jags 14. Week 12, we work with Ramsey, Haggins, and Jack while focusing on short passing levels and cover 3. This week we have Bob and the 4 and 6 Cardinals. Cards short 3-yard run for a touchdown, extra point good, 7-0. 1st and 10, Palmer throws an interception to Ramsey, Jags take over. Jags drive down to the 1 but are held to a field goal, 7-3. Right before half, 5-yard pass from Bortles to Thomas, extra point, blocked, Jags up 9-7. Palmer drives down the field but is held to a field goal, Cards go up 10-9. 3rd and 5, Bortles hits Sproles for a big gain down to the opposing 25-yard line. 1st and goal, Yeldon hits a wide open hole for a 9-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion good, Bortles to Hearns, 17-10. 1st and 10, Palmer calls a bubble screen, but the ball is fumbled and recovered by Aaron Cloven. Jags offense fails, leading to a long drive, but this 8-yard rush for a touchdown, extra point good, 17-17. From the 5-yard line, Bortles gets time and hits Green for the touchdown, extra point good, 24-17. Palmer's running the hurry up, but throws it right to House for the interception, sealing the game for the Jags. In Week 13, we work with Ramsey, Haggins, and Jack while focusing on outside zone and cover 2 man. This week we have Prince and the San Diego Chargers. 3rd and 11, Dante Fowler sheds his block, coming up with a big sack, forcing the punt. Jags forced to punt, but defense holds strong, keeping Chargers to 3 points. We drive down the field but are held to 3 points, tying the game. 2nd and 1, Chargers quarterback launches one down the field, picked off by Prince Amukamara. 1st and 10, Ramsey plays the interception instead of the receiver, and 16 takes it to the house. Extra point good, Chargers up 10-3. Jags offense fails, but the defense keep the Chargers to 3 points, 13-3. 2nd and 8, the wide receiver screen goes to the house for the 63-yard touchdown. Extra point good, Chargers up 20-3. 4th quarter, down 17, Jags decide to go for it on 4th down on the 5-yard line. Bortles to Robinson, touchdown. Extra point shanked, 20-9. Jags held to a field goal, 20-12. Jags defense forces a punt, giving our offense one last chance. Jags driving and Bortles makes a bad decision, causing an interception, sealing the game for the Chargers. Week 14, we work with Ramsey, Haggins, and Jack while focusing on inside zone and zone blitz. This week, we have Wildcat and the 8-4 Tennessee Titans. From the 13-yard line, Mariota to Walker for a touchdown, extra point good, 7-0. Bortles floats one to Hearns, intercepted by the Titans. Titans drive down the field and from the 4-yard line hand it off to Henry, who rushes it in for the touchdown, extra point good, 14-0. Mariota gets sacked by Haggins, causing the fumble, recovered by Dante Fowler Jr., who runs it all the way in for the touchdown. Extra point good, 14-7. Second and 16, Haggins gets his second sack of the game, causing a long 3rd down, leading to a punt. Jags drive, but are held to a field goal before halftime, 14-10. With only 11 seconds left and being pinned deep, Henry comes up with a big play for a 94-yard touchdown, 21-10. Mariota hits his tight end, which is almost intercepted, then Cyprin lays a big hit on him, causing the fumble that he recovers. Jags drive fails, but defense holds strong, keeping Titans to 3 points, 24-10. 2nd and 13, Bortles to Stills for the 20-yard touchdown, extra point good, 17-24. Mariota hands off to Henry, who hits a nice hole but is stripped by Prince Amukamara, recovered by Malik Jackson. Our drive stalls, held to 3 points, 20-24. Titans held to 3 points, 27-20. Only down a touchdown, Bortles makes a stupid decision, leading to an interception by the Titans. Mariota hits his receiver as defenders fall over themselves, putting a nail in the coffin. Extra point good, Titans go up, 34-20. Jags get down the field quickly and score with this short pass Bortles to Thomas, extra point shanked, 26-34. Onside recovered by the Titans, they get a 1st down and kneel out the clock, winning the game. Week 15, we work with Ramsey, Haggins, and Jack and focus on outside zone and zone blitz. Week 15, we have unisolated in the Patriots in the first ever BTF Bowl. Let's go to some highlights from the MBL live broadcast of this game.
BLs, they come out 3rd and 6, 3 wide to the left. TJ Yeldon in the backfield.
Oh, screenplay, Hearns.
Screen to Hearns, and Hearns is going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A beautiful wide receiver screen.
On a 3rd and long with their rookie quarterback, he gets hit as he throws, but he makes the throw. That's called slicing and dicing, baby. Julian Edelman, nice little post to the left, and the lefty, I mean, it might look like Tebow, but he's slinging it like Vic right now.
Doring under center, sending a man in motion. He's got one back in the backfield, one wide out to each side here on 3rd and 4. He's throwing it over the middle, and it's a touchdown. What a throw there, and how big is that answer, Bomber?
Man, I'm liking this boy. I questioned Nick Doring at 17, right? Is this guy from Wisconsin the real deal? I mean, he's, throw power was there. He had the size. He was your prototype quarterback. But, man, he gunned it on that throw to Danny Amendola, and he rips it in there, and he ties his game. So, I mean, he's looking like a good quarterback to me thus far on the big stage MBL Live in his rookie season. The Building the Franchise Bowl is underway, boys. It's 7-7.
Play clock down to 7. He's still changing up the play at the line. He snaps the ball. He's going to be looking to throw once again. He throws right over the middle, and it's a touchdown.
Gronk spike.
Doring taking a page from his predecessor, Tom Brady, doing a lot of calls.
Pick
He's going to throw it on the right side. It's intercepted. It's a Mukamura breaks a tackle. Is able to get out of bounds at the 28-yard line. What do you think about that one? Is that a nice play by Mukamura? A bad pass there by Nick Doring.
That's only his second interception on the season, as Jalen Ramsey's usually the guy making the big plays for Jacksonville. But about time, Prince. That's why we got you outside. That's why we brought you in, to make plays like that.
Doring under center, changing the play up.
Oh, little play action on the
Takes
end
the
around
snap.
and forcing
He's
it.
got a fake reverse.
Oh, beast mode, Gronk. Oh, daddy.
Well, there's no doubt that when you're a quarterback coming in cold, you're going to need some time from your offensive line. And as you said, he hits the main man on this passing attack, Allen Robinson, over the middle for a big gain. 1st and 10, 27-yard line. He's got 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Dropping back to pass, and he hits Stills, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. And what a drive here by Bryce Petty coming in cold. He completes every single one of his passes on his way to cutting this to a 4-point game pending the extra point. Doring comes out under center. He's got Blunt in the backfield, 1 wide out to each side. 2 tight ends going to hand it to Blunt on the left side. Hits another hole. And Blunt breaking every tackle there for a 9-yard gain. LeGarrette Blunt, once again, why they call him the Blunt Truck.
The Blunt Truck, baby.
We'll see where this game goes. And as Bomber mentioned, the first ever Building the Franchise Bowl, is they're going to come out in a big, heavy set with LeGarrette Blunt in the backfield. He's running the play. Doring's going to be throwing the ball. He throws it over the middle, and it is caught. Another bullet thrown by Doring. And how big was that play right there?
All I know is, where do I find this number 8's jersey at? I want it right now. I'm on the websites. I'm Googling. How do I get this Doring jersey? Because I just became a fan of this quarterback. He's got some guts, fellas.
Doring making you want mooring. I will quit now for that comment. Anywho, as New England's going to let this clock run down as far as possible, they're going to be kicking the field goal here from inside the 5-yard line. If you're over in the AFC, I'm telling you, folks, this is not a team I'd want to be playing as this season winds down. New England, they've got their quarterback, and he has shown up today in the Building the Franchise Bowl here on MBL Live. Play clock running down. They're going to get this down to about 40 seconds, and the field goal is 21 seconds left. New England, 6-point lead, 20-14. Jacksonville's going to be coming out. Bryce Petty under center, if you missed it earlier. Blake Bortles out with an upper body injury. Jacksonville's going to have no timeouts and is going to have to score a touchdown. How hard is this for a quarterback to deal with just no help on the clock?
And really no real reps. He didn't take any first team reps this practice this year at all. Petty's he's their backup. So this is going to be pretty much just out there winging it. And first of all, guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Bomber League. Also hit that like button and give us a subscribe, as we got more MBL Live games and content coming up this season, as we're in week 15 of MBL season 20, which means the playoffs are right around the corner, and that's when it gets real interesting around here, guys. We're going to see if the Pittsburgh Steelers can repeat as MBL champions this year and possibly see a rematch in the Super Bowl, Dallas and Pittsburgh.
Bryce Petty comes out the shotgun, 3 wide to the left. Julius Thomas on his right side, and TJ Yeldon in the back. He's going to be dropping back to throw. As expected, he hits Allen Hurns. Get out of bounds. He's unable to. A nice tackle there by the New England defense, keeping him in bounds. But Bryce Petty 5 for 5 on the day, as Petty's good. Looks like he's going to try to spike the ball here with about 22 seconds left. He gets the ball down with 21. But you got to give credit here to Bryce Petty coming in, as you said, no first team reps. With Blake Bortles going out, he's come out and he's thrown the ball well. He's completed every single one of his passes and led the team down to a touchdown.
Yeah, and right now, 21 seconds, no timeouts. So we need to see the ball get to about the 40 to 30 to make a legitimate, pass into the end zone and then get a spike. And if they don't get anything right now, they're going for it all right now. And they're just heaving it up to Allen Robinson. It's going to get picked. That's going to end the game. And
ball
New England's
is
going to win.
intercepted. What a game here by New England. The score shows that it was a 6. I mean, credit Jacksonville for keeping this game closer. But I don't know about you, Bomber. I felt like New England was in control this whole time.
Yeah, I think New England played a great game, and I think they were in control. I think that this team definitely went out there and dominated. New England's going to improve to 8-6 on the season. Going to keep their division hopes alive as the Buffalo Bills are 9-5. They're right there on the bubble as the Bengals and the Chargers and Titans. They're all fighting for those last 2 spots. 6 losses. He's probably got a better chance of winning his division right now, but a huge win for the New England Patriots.
Final score here on the MBL Live in the first ever build in the franchise. It's going to be New England taking this one 20-14 behind the arm of Nick Doring. Great game here by the Patriots, and they really were in control for most of this game. As always, for every MBL Live, we got to pick our MBL Live player of the game. Bomber, send it over to you. Who do you think is our MBL Live player of the game?
Well, I can't speak for you, but if you don't say LeGarrette Blount, you're crazy. This guy was a straight monster. We talked about him all game. He had a touchdown. He was receiving.
LeGarrette Blount was fantastic. I would have to give it to him as well, as he set the tone early, but let's not forget how Nick Doring did as a rookie quarterback playing in one of these big pressure games at the end of the year. He was fantastic, but really without LeGarrette Blount, I don't think the game goes as it does. So the NBL Live player of the game today is LeGarrette Blount of the New England Patriots. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us here on NBL Live in this Week 15 edition. I'm OSU, and for Bomber, we'd like to say thanks for joining us. Final score again today, New England 20, Jacksonville 14. We'll see you guys next time.
Unfortunately, my game footage from this week and Week 17 was corrupt and unusable for BTF. We lost 41-27 to Sunny, falling to 6-9 on the season, and we won 20-17 versus 49ers in Week 17, ended the season 7-9. We have the 10th overall pick in the upcoming draft, and with Bortles still an unknown, will he get the tag or will he test free agency? Off this and more on the next episode of BTFJ. Well, that's it for this episode of the Building the Franchise with Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm your host, Gibbs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the MBL Network. Our next episode will start the new season in MBL and a new era in Jacksonville. Thanks for watching.